The moon is risen, risen, risen. The night bodes ill, ill, ill. Lo, the image is delivered up to evil, evil, evil. You shall stop purchasing action figure! What the hell? Dave! Welcome back, True Believers, Elite Legend, back at you guys with another Marvel Legends video. And that's right, it has been quite a while since my last Marvel Legends video. Unfortunately, I sustained an injury at the hands of one of the henchmen for Dave from accounting. But he wasn't able to keep the Elite Legend down long. I was using the little hover around over a Walmart because the hunt must go on. And unfortunately, some of the items that I wanted to be hunting for right now, I cannot do because they have been recalled or register locked by Walmart. Because unless you're living under a rock, you know that across the country last week, Walmart released, basically they let the cat out of the bag. They dropped some spoilers. They released a wave of Marvel Legends early. And that's usually something, failing at rollouts is usually reserved for the folks over at G.I. Joe Hasbro, not Marvel Legends Hasbro. But this is Walmart's screw up, and they do a whole lot of it. But that's another story for another time. Walmart prematurely released Le Bebe. That when you... Dusty, no. It's Holy Week. Stop that right now. So Walmart prematurely released the Thor Woke Thunder Wave at Walmarts across the country. So a lot of individuals, one guy is still shaking. He is still shaking. He was shaking probably for about 18 hours. So I think he may have needed to get medical attention. And I hope that those tremors have calmed down. He assured us that this wave is going to be quite different than the Eternal Shelf Warmer wave, which has just finally hit clearance aisles across the country. The Eternal Shelf Warmers, let me know if you want those. The Elite Legend has no desire for those, and I have no desire for most of this Thor Woke Thunder wave, which has been recalled and register locked across the country. Unfortunately, because if you're into MCU, and it's always a thrill to get new plastic. Like, I made fun of the individual that was shaking, and now I'm shaking too. Just the thought of getting a brand new Marvel Legends wave and being the first one to break that box open. Dusty! You see that box, and you just cut into it, and you dig deep inside, and you pull it out. Oh, man. That's punky, baby! That's the American dream, if you will. Oh, come on. Maybe Marvel was upset because they haven't dropped the trailer yet for Thor Woke Thunder. Maybe they're upset that people now know that the movie's woke. We got King Valkyrie. We got Jane Foster Thor. And no, not just Jane Foster Thor. This is Jane Foster, the mighty Thor. And then we got Unworthy Thor running around with the Ravengers. That's pretty cool. I actually want that figure. And that represents Thor potentially getting those balls out of the jar from his recent emasculation during the last phase of Marvel movies. But he's not going to be Thor because we've seen Jane Foster. She is now wielding the hammer, and Thor has kind of transcended the Thor title, and it appears that he's going to be kind of like a Pride Month Thor in the future, if this figure is any indication. Also, another Pride-inspired figure is Korg. So my hat's off to Marvel, Disney, for, just making sure that this is one of the most inclusive waves of all time. We have the emasculated white male, and then we have female king, which is a person of color. More power to her, very lovely lady. And then we have a female Thor, Mighty Thor, And of course, let's undress the elephant in the room. Disney Marvel went the extra mile, and they gave people what they wanted. They gave them a Thor villain, Gore the God Butcher. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but they gave us the name and this individual. It looks like Christian Bale cosplaying as Death from Bill and Ted, which is pretty awesome, and the Elite Legend needs that in my toy collection. Just for shits and giggles, if nothing else. But let me know in the comments. The Elite Legend always wants to know what the true believers are thinking. Is the Elite Legend full of crap? What do you think about the Elite Legend being injured at the hands of the henchman from Dave from accounting? Do you think that was going to keep the Elite Legend down? Nothing's going to keep the Elite Legend down because the hunt must go on. And when do you think these figures are going to be dropped? Maybe there's going to be an announcement on April 19th over at Hasbro Pulse. There's going to be a Marvel Legends Fan First. What day is the 19th? Is that Tuesday? Fan First Tuesday over on Hasbro Pulse. So maybe they will do a rollout for this particular Thor Wave. Thor Woke Thunder. Sorry, I got it wrong. Thor Woke Thunder perhaps will be revealed. We know that they're going to have more news on the Spider-Man figures that will be dropping sometime in 2024. So unfortunately, the global pandemic is starting to affect Marvel Legends line, which kind of. I don't believe those release dates. We know that G.I. Joe has been the only line affected by the global pandemic and the Pirates of the South Pacific. I don't think Hasbro Marvel Legends is going to suffer that same fate. But who knows? Maybe they could take a page out of McFarlane's playbook. That's right. Everybody in the next Marvel Legends line is going to be inspired by Batman. So let me know in the comments, are you one of the lucky people that found that Thor wave first? And if you're the individual that was shaking for several days after finding that wave, please let me know if you sought medical help, because, shaking for that long can, cause irreparable damage. So let the Elite Legend know in the comments, are you excited about Thor Woke Thunder? Do you want this wave? Which figure do you want the most? And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legends' next videos. I drop content regularly, so you don't want to miss that. Check out my Marvel Legends playlist, G.I. Joe Classified Series playlist. Check out my Thrift Haul playlist. I tell you all the time, I found a McFarlane Spider-Man in the wild, so check out the thrift hauls to find content like that. I started a toy group over on Facebook called Elite Toy Collectors. Join the fam there. Follow the Elite Legend on Instagram at Elite Legend 224. And until next time, I want you to make mine Marvel.